minutes. I got a little sidetracked, but that happens sometimes when you're on the medication that I'm on. Mr. Art Spiegel will be here. Give him a nice applause. He's a dear, dear friend. And darlings, I can't tell you how excited I am about our last guest. She is an Academy Award-winning actress. She's one of my favorite people and has worked with literally everyone. She's 420 years old, and she doesn't look a day older than Phyllis Diller. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Miss Betty Davis will be here later. It'll be a good time. You met this young gentleman. He actually is the director of our show. He's a very, very dear friend and a wonderful actor, and I want you to meet him again because he's so charming. Please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Sean Abley. Bring him back. How are you? Hold me. It's so good to see you.
See you as well.
Did you see this?
I did. Well, someone fell asleep at the switch and left the tape on. I apologize.
No, don't apologize, darling. There's no such thing as a mistake, ever. There are only happy accidents. Isn't that right?
Yes.
No such thing. That's correct. No such thing as a mistake, darling. Looks perfect.
We'll revisit that at the end of the show.
Well, you know, yes. Everything happens in... What is that you've got there?
Well, it's vitamin water.
Oh, are there vitamins in it?
There are.
And why are you drinking it? Are you feeling undernourished?
No, I'm thirsty.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
So you're having vitamin. Remember the old days, darling, when every time you wanted water, you would say, "Mother, turn on the hose," and then you drink.
I do.
Yes.
You used to drink out of the hose.
I remember.
It tasted good.
Yes.
Now you can't do that. If you fed your kid out of a hose, you get him taken away.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they take away the children, too. Why do you have that? That was good, wasn't it?
I gave that. That was my gift to you.
It was really nice, darling. I appreciate it. You're a very kind individual. Look at what happened. I'm so comfortable. This is wonderful. I remember, darlings, being, when I was filming Alice Adams, which is a movie a long time ago, wonderful film. I had a great time. Thank you. And I was over at Ernest Borgnine's house, and he had a cube that looked almost identical to that.
Really?
Yes, well, he used to keep Ethel Merman in it.
And that's her chapter on him in her book.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Have you read that, darling?
I have.
And what do you think of Ethel Merman's book?
It's a great tell-all.
Yes.
She's actually quite sort of foul-mouthed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she's very brassy.
Yes, well,
Yeah.
she was.
Yeah. Why do you have that word on your chest?
Oh, well...
What does that mean?
Well, Fangoria is a horror movie magazine that I write for occasionally. When I'm not performing in basements, I write about horror movies.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I was actually watching a horror movie this afternoon, and I was thinking about the horror movie that you did. You've only done the one, as I recall.
Yeah.
Way back in, I think it was the 50s.
Yeah.
It was the sequel to Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte.
That's correct.
Very little known. I don't know if it even got a major release.
No, I don't think it was released in the United States. It was a sequel to Betty Davis's film, Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. It's called Shut Up.
Right.
It was very good. It was very frightening.
Yeah.
I remember there was a scene in it, and I was playing the killer, and it was myself and Gloria Swanson. It was a wonderful set. And I remember the scene vividly. And I had a knife behind my back. Are you filming this, darling? I had a knife behind my back, and Gloria was supposed to be on the floor in some kind of pose, crazy pose. And I was supposed to wield the knife and say to her, "Now is the time." Well, it was a very long day, and I was extremely tired. So I had the knife behind my back, and there's Gloria Swanson in her pose. And I picked up the knife, and I said, "Get me some water!" Darling, I wonder, sweetheart.
I think that scene's on the DVD.
Yes, it is on the
deleted
DVD.
scenes, yes.
Those DVDs confuse me, darling.
Yeah, they are.
I must tell you something, Angel.
Yes.
We were backstage,
Yeah.
and I know we had a conversation about this, but I'm going to bring it up anyway because you know there are no mistakes. Last last night you did something so wonderful. Well, now, Scene is a wonderful actor. He is, and last night I asked him what kind of gifts he had, and he said that he could do impersonations, which I love. I love when people impersonate me.
Right.
I love it. I find it a great compliment. Whether it's female or male or in between, I love it all. I think it's fabulous. And so, darling, you did an impersonation last night, and I must tell you.
Oh, not you, okay.
Oh, it was wonderful. And I would just wonder if, darling, you wouldn't share it again for these wonderful people, would you?
The
last one. It was so wonderful and spot on.
Okay. Well, I apologize.
Don't apologize, darling. It was terrific.
So I do 3 impersonations, and the one that I did for her last night was Grover demonstrating Near and Far.
From Sesame Street, remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Just consider this added value to your $15 ticket. Near? That's why it's called Katie's Corner, not Scene's Corner.
It's so good. You're very, very talented.
I think it's interesting. You have such a varied career, and I know that at one point you made your living doing impressions as well, very early on, before Stage Door.
Yeah.
Before your very early
That's
films.
right.
Perhaps you could share 1 or 2 of those with us?
Of the ones I used to do?
Sure.
Yes, darling. I do a lot of improv. I do. Back a do. I do a lot of impersonations. I like to do impersonations of other people. One of my favorite impersonations is Ethel Merman. She's a very dear friend of mine, yes. We never worked together except for one benefit we did, where we did the unabridged version of Our Town. It was
like 2 nights.
Yes,
2
nights.
You had a dinner break.
Yes, we did have a dinner break, and the interesting thing about the unabridged version of Our Town.
Is there something interesting about that?
Yes, there is. I'll tell you what it is, Scene. The interesting thing is that we actually used real furniture.
Thus the added 4
That's
hours.
correct. We were paid an extra couple of dollars. So Ethel and I were doing that, and she was terrific in it, I must tell you. She played the town.
Right. The titular.
Yes, very, very good. And so she would have parties, at her house, and I would do an impersonation of her, and this is how I do Ethel Merman. It's very good. You're going to enjoy it, and you can take it with you and take it to your next Hollywood party when Madonna's there and asks you to do something. She's not doing much of anything nowadays, so she's got a lot of free time. So here's my impersonation of Ethel Merman. Things look swell, things look great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. That's how I do it. Well, you asked me, so
I guess I technically
yeah,
do.
you did a little bit, darling. Now, darling,
Yes.
Tell me, my angel, what exactly is going to happen after this show closes? What are you going to do with your time?
Well, that's a good question. I have been working with high schools, doing high school theater.
Wonderful.
So I'll probably do some of that, molding young kids' minds.
Good for you.
Yeah, being a teacher. I know you like to teach.
I do. I love to teach.
So we
Love
can,
it.
later. Yeah, so I think I'll teach, and probably go back to character interpreting Grandma's Chinese theater. I'm Spider-Man. I play Spider-Man.
I didn't know that. You play Spider-Man at Roman's Chinese theater.
I'm actually very fit. Right now I'm wearing a fat suit because I didn't know you were.
That's interesting. I wonder, darling, are there actual Chinese people at Roman's Chinese?
It's built out of them.
I see. I didn't know that. Isn't that
Built out of
interesting?
Chinese
Well,
people.
you learn
It's
something
not
every
that
day.
gruesome.
No,
They
it's
didn't
very
kill
nice.
them to build it.
Well,
They were
everybody,
already dead.
everyone's working.
I know.
Listen. How do you...
So I thought of a funny.
Yes, well, I'm really on a roll this
You
evening,
sure
I must
are.
tell you. How do you get in shape to do Spider-Man? What is your workout routine?
Well, I go to the gym.
Yeah.
I maintain a high carbohydrate diet.
Yeah.
And high protein diet as well.
Yeah.
And I eliminate all vegetables
Yeah.
from my diet. I think it's because spiders don't eat vegetables.
Yeah.
They're carnivores.
Yeah.
So I eat a lot of Big Macs and
Yeah.
quarter pounds of cheese
Yeah.
because I feel like Spider-Man. He's on the go, and so
Yeah.
he needs to pick something up quick, and he
Yeah.
can swing through the drive-thru. And so it's sort of a method thing where I kind of live it.
That's wonderful, darling. You and Marlon Brando.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, there's a man who ate his way to the top. Do it. Scene Abley, give him a nice round. Can we do that? Is that all right?
I'll just scoot over one.
Do you,
like we
well,
did.
is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Those chairs are awfully small, aren't they?
Well, this is the focus, so when the guests come
It
out...
is?
Yes.
This is the focus?
Sure.
All right. You should tell him to aim the camera at the focus.
Over here.
Yes,
I mean,
over
that's
in the
my
middle.
husband,
I
actually.
know, darling. How are you matched?
Very well.
That's Scene's husband matched. You know, darling, I was just giving you a hard time because you and I spend so much time at Denny's having grand slams together. Which is my favorite thing to do. Grand slam! I love those.
do?
They're terrific. Yes, I take my teeth out. Everything's great. Yes, sir.
Scoot over one.
All right, darling, you're so kind and wonderful, and I'm going to put the duct tape right